Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Cloud Next On Air. Exciting to be part of this new virtual format, though it does make it a bit harder to hear if anyone laughs at my container jokes. So maybe we'll skip those this time and get right to the point. We are excited for what we have in store for you over the coming weeks. In just a few minutes, Thomas will walk you through some of our new product initiatives. But first, I wanted to share a few words about where we have been and where I see us going. Like many of you, we've been trying to figure out how to be helpful in this moment. The pandemic, combined with the racial justice movement happening all around us, has made us look at the world with new eyes. It's been an opportunity to challenge our established ways of working and chart new paths. This is something we have experienced over the last few months at Google. While building products across distributed teams wasn't new for us, doing it during a pandemic with teams working from home brought additional challenges. This experience allowed us to put our own tools to the test and make good use of our infrastructure investments. In the process, we gained deeper insights into what tools will be helpful to others. From building exposure notification technology and helping public health authorities monitor and allocate critical resources, to deploying Chromebooks to underserved populations to help bridge the digital divide, to making our Meet video conferencing available to everyone. I'm proud of how Google and Google Cloud have stepped up in these moments. I'm equally proud of how our customers have met the moment, and I'm honored that we could assist. For example, we help companies like Colgate, Twitter, and Netflix make the work-from-home transition easier for thousands of employees. We helped retailers like Lowe's and Target scale to meet increased demand. We helped hospital systems like HCL Healthcare take better care of patients. And we helped millions of children from Italy to Indonesia to Indiana learn online. And we help governments deliver a broad range of social services, from processing millions of unemployment inquiries in Illinois and New York to keeping the judicial system up and running in Peru. The goal was always to help you help yours, your customers, your clients, your employees, and your communities. Now we are focused on helping organizations adapt to the changing world. As economies start to reopen, it's clear we are returning to a world much different than the one we left. It's too early to know exactly how these changes will work, but there are three trends we see. First, the future of work will be more digital. We are already seeing the long-term acceleration of businesses moving to digital services, including increased online work, education, medicine, shopping, and entertainment. These changes will be significant and lasting. More than 75% of companies say they plan to accelerate their digital transformations. That means more investments in cloud. Recent estimates show public cloud penetration increasing to 20% by 2023. Second, the future of work will be more collaborative. As large teams and organizations know, collaboration is key to success. Companies are now investing to keep teams connected and create community virtually. Using tools like cloud productivity suites and video conferencing, we've all been able to successfully transition to work from home. But we are still working from a foundation that was made around conference tables just a few months ago. The next phase will be more unstructured, requiring us all to invest in creative solutions and evolve our tools to facilitate collaboration. Third, the future of work will be more flexible. Since Google's earliest days, we believed you don't have to be at your desk to get work done. The pandemic has reaffirmed that work is not defined by a physical place. It can happen anywhere. In a survey of US CFOs, most said COVID will have a lasting impact on improving their work flexibility. As we adapt to new models of working, it'll be important to create moments for serendipitous encounters. Knowing that some of the best innovations start from a conversation over lunch or while making coffee in the break room. As work becomes more digital, collaborative, and flexible, customers will turn to the cloud to innovate for future growth and to navigate economic shifts. They'll need a technology partner who can deliver security, flexibility, and solutions. We are tried and tested for this moment. Over the past few years, companies around the world have turned to us to help with their digital transformations and the reinvention of their business models. Our growth reflects that. As we shared in our Q1 results, the cloud business grew more than 50% year over year and has a run rate of more than $10 billion a year. We continue to invest, whether it's opening additional cloud regions in Italy, Spain, Chile, and Indonesia, hiring great talent, or offering the most advanced technologies. Last year, we were proud to launch Anthos at Cloud Next. This year, we are announcing a new solution that allows you to keep cloud workloads private by encrypting data anytime, even while it's in use. We'll also introduce a multi-cloud analytics solution powered by Anthos to make moving between clouds even smoother. I'm going to turn it over to Thomas Kurian, our Google Cloud CEO, to tell us more about these plans. But first, let me thank all of our customers and partners who put their trust in Google Cloud. The world may be changing, but our commitment to helping you innovate for the future is stronger than ever. Thank you.
What we're seeing today is that there's this new technological revolution taking place.
We have rolled out G Suite across 140,000 employees.
We're building brand new businesses in spaces we haven't been in before.
We don't need to worry about all the details that aren't core to our product.
And that frees us up to do Spotify-specific things.
Leveraging speech-to-text API with an 80% reduction in processing time.
Now our team can look at hundreds of calls a day in minutes instead of weeks.
We have migrated 180 applications to the cloud in 2019.
Our employees are able to access petabytes worth of data at their fingertips.
If you can be quicker than everybody else, you're at an enormous competitive advantage. And that's where Google Cloud has really, really helped us.
Thank you, Sundar. We at Google Cloud have been touched by the many ways in which people have worked so heroically through this pandemic, and we've been grateful for the work that our organization has been able to do to support institutions during this period of great change. While the process of recovery will be gradual, we're committed to helping organizations to reimagine their businesses as they emerge from the pandemic. Our mission at Google Cloud has been to accelerate every organization's ability to digitally transform their business and to reimagine their business through data-powered innovation. We offer 3 important capabilities to enable this: distributed infrastructure as a service, a digital transformation platform, and industry-specific digital transformation solutions. Let's start by looking at infrastructure as a service. Our vision for infrastructure as a service is to offer customers advanced capability, compute, storage, network that you can elastically spin up through an API or through a console, secured with a variety of advanced security capabilities that protect your data and your business applications, and managed and monitored through a single pane of glass. We offer this through a global network of cloud regions, which are high scale and designed to be highly available and resilient, and designed to operate as a network of warehouse scale data centers that look to a programmer or a customer as a single, extraordinarily large computer. We provide 4 environments in which you can use our infrastructure technology. In Google's cloud regions, in your data center, something called hybrid cloud, on top of other cloud providers, multi-cloud, and even in a telecommunications mobile edge computing environment. You can use our infrastructure in any of these contexts with a single open programming model and API. Recognizing the demand for our cloud technology in many different parts of the world and from global multinational customers, we broadened our region footprint. We're now live in 24 regions and 73 zones globally, allowing us to service customers in over 200 countries around the world. We're also proud of our continued commitment to renewable energy. We've been the largest procurer of renewable energy, and we've been 100% carbon neutral for many years. We're very pleased to introduce a number of new innovations in our infrastructure. We've made significant enhancements to our compute solutions to both improve performance and improve the price performance or the cost value of compute with a number of new compute offerings, as well as support for large memory shapes. We're also pleased to introduce bare metal services to run compute environments that require the performance and capability of a bare metal environment. We've introduced a number of new capabilities for storage with a high-performance, highly scalable elastic file system, further enhancements to our persistent disk solution, and enhancements to our archival and storage footprint. In networking, we've introduced new capabilities, enhancements to our CDN offering, further improvements in Cloud Armor, our application firewall, and an evolution and enhancements of our network intelligence offering that allows you, our customers, to optimize how you run traffic on our global network. We made further optimizations for SAP to support very large SAP environments as large as 24 terabytes in our cloud. And we help you migrate and modernize IBM mainframe, Unix workloads, Windows, and Oracle workloads into Google Cloud. All of this is managed through a comprehensive data center assessment, migration, tools, and methodology to make it easy, cost-efficient, and quick to migrate workloads to Google Cloud. We recognize when you move workloads to Google Cloud that security and privacy are important areas of risk and a concern for customers. And so we're very pleased to introduce a number of new advances in security and privacy. First, we're introducing a new capability called confidential computing. Confidential computing allows you as a customer to run workloads in Google Cloud and to ensure that data is not only encrypted at rest and in transit, but is even encrypted while it's being processed. This gives you the ability to ensure that all your data is protected all the time when it is being processed with Google. Secondly, we've introduced a number of solutions to protect and give you threat visibility for intrusion monitoring, beyond core for zero trust access to applications that are web-based in Google Cloud and even at your premise and on other clouds. And lastly, to make it easy for our customers to ensure that their cloud workloads are running in compliance with either industry standard requirements or your own IT organization's compliance standards. We're introducing something called Assured Cloud, which allows you to ensure that your cloud is running in compliance with these operational requirements, and that you can then use that to attest that you're operating a cloud in compliance with industry regulations. In addition to security, Google also has a very firm commitment to privacy of your data. We recognize at Google Cloud that your data is your data and no one else's. When you move data into a cloud, we do not sell your data to any third parties. We do not use it for advertising. We only use it to deliver the cloud service that you are consuming in Google Cloud. We guarantee the integrity of your data by encrypting it at rest and in transit and with confidential computing, even when it's being processed. With access transparency, access justification, and access approval, you have sole control of who can access your data, and you can even deny Googlers access to your data. No one at Google has standing access to your data, and you have sole control of the location in which your primary copy, your secondary copy, and any backups are maintained. Finally, with External Key Manager, you also can maintain the encryption keys off-site from Google and air-gapped from any employee at Google. All of these standards have been vetted and accredited against international norms. Now that you've heard about our commitments on global scale infrastructure, as well as security and privacy, let's hear from Spotify on how they're using our infrastructure to scale their business globally.
Spotify is definitely more than just a music company these days.
Our mission at Spotify is to connect 1 million creators with 1 billion fans. So that's very exciting. It's also a huge challenge.
The problem is bigger than just the number of fans that we have. It's also the amount of content that we have.
At peak, we're seeing 500 billion events per day.
We were reaching the sort of tipping point where the current system wouldn't scale anymore.
And that's where Google Cloud comes in. Google Cloud takes care of a lot of the complexity of our business.
We don't need to worry about the infrastructure. We don't need to worry about all the details that aren't core to our product.
And that frees us up to do Spotify-specific things. Being creative, being innovative, experiment faster, and get results way faster.
Moving to Google Cloud and their platform really freed us up to accelerate our development, and we kind of skyrocketed.
We have a pretty strong belief that we can, together with Google, build the best cloud for us.
Built on this global scale infrastructure is our digital transformation platform, which provides you a number of capabilities to modernize your applications, to process data at scale for analytic purposes, and to use Google's machine learning tools to understand data in new ways. For application modernization, we've made many enhancements to our Anthos technology, and we're proud to introduce those to you today. First, when you run Anthos in your data center in a hybrid cloud mode, we provide you the capabilities not just to run Anthos on VMware, but also are introducing a bare metal version of Anthos, which you can run in your existing hardware platforms, whether they are by Cisco, Dell, HP, or others. We've also broadened Anthos support to allow you to run Anthos not just in Google Cloud, but also on AWS, and we are in preview on Azure. We allow you also to use Anthos not just to run cloud-native, containerized workloads, but to also manage virtual machines so that you can mix both greenfield and brownfield workloads in a single system. Finally, we're bringing Anthos as a foundation to mobile edge clouds, and we'll talk about that just a little bit later on. So we've broadened our commitment to Anthos, not just in Google's cloud, but providing you a single way to deploy, secure, and manage workloads, brownfield and greenfield, in your data center and hybrid, in Google Cloud, on Amazon and Azure, and even out on a telecommunications edge. Anthos gives you a great platform to modernize your application estate. We see us delivering 3 important capabilities with Anthos. First, it provides you a comprehensive framework to help you modernize your development practices. It helps you improve how quickly you can develop builds, how you promote builds, how you manage and scale your entire development pipeline, and is based on years of experience that Google has in providing some of the industry's best software practices in developing and scaling cloud-based services. We complement that with an operational set of tools that lets you run, monitor, secure, and manage applications, not just in Google Cloud, but in a hybrid and multi-cloud way in a single system, a single pane of glass, and with a single set of operational practices and policies. This gives you a much more consistent way in operating your cloud across multiple cloud providers, and it gives you a customer's choice in using the cloud provider that best suits you. Because Anthos is based on open source and technologies like Kubernetes, it allows you to optimize and maintain choice in the adoption of cloud technology in your organization. We've also standardized within Anthos 2 important additional elements. One is a set of operational best practices, things like site reliability engineering, which are designed to give you a best practice in how to do DevOps and how to modernize your IT organization's operational practices. We also give you a data-driven framework to understand how best to adopt and modernize your application environment. And using benchmarking that compares your data center and operational practices to industry benchmarks, you can make very specific decisions on where to start and where best to adopt Anthos. All of these advances have driven the adoption of Anthos very quickly. The second piece of our platform is our data and analytics portfolio. It's used by many, many organizations around the world to understand data, to make operational and business decisions. We are very pleased to introduce today some important new advances. The first is BigQuery and the ability to run BigQuery and use it to analyze data from Azure and Amazon. In other words, from just BigQuery's user interface, you can now query data in Amazon and Azure without having to move that data to Google Cloud. So you can bring the power of BigQuery analytics to where your data sits without having to pay expensive egress fees in moving that data from other cloud providers to Google. It is a representation of Google's continued innovation and commitment to multi-cloud, bringing you the best analytics and data warehouse technology to where your data sits as opposed to requiring you to move that data to Google Cloud. We also recognize that in a number of industries, whether that's in retail or financial services, you want to do an analytics on real-time data. And we have broadened and improved our streaming analytics capability to support as much as 100 parallel streams with BigQuery. To make it easy for analysts to ask questions and to understand data, we've added natural language query interface to BigQuery. That's integrated with Google Sheets, as well as you can integrate it with bots to make it easy to automate how query analysis is done with BigQuery. To this analytics foundation, we've added two important advances this year. First, we recognize that you may have many different data sources in many different clouds and even on your premise. To give you consistency in how you view data across all these sources, to have a consistent set of data definitions, to expose these different data sources through a data API, on top of which you can do dashboarding, you can build operational workflow, and you can integrate data-driven applications into your business. We've taken Looker and integrated it as a foundational element of our analytics portfolio. To this enterprise data platform, we've also made advances in our machine learning portfolio. One of the very important elements of what we're trying to do with machine learning is to give you a machine learning pipeline and a single workbench in which you can develop models, test and validate the models, and promote and scale these models in exactly the same way that you could think of your software development pipeline. It makes models easy to manage, easy to scale, and easy to validate. Now that we've described some of the capabilities of our platform, let's hear from a leading securities, investment management, and financial institution, Goldman Sachs, on how they're using our technology to transform their business.
Goldman Sachs is a place where macroeconomic events are studied and analyzed, where transactions are conducted, where risks are measured. We're approaching brand new problems, building brand new businesses in spaces we haven't been in before. These are big moves for us. We are a wholesaler of risk. We need to be measuring, factoring, analyzing, and monitoring risk.
How do we maximize the compute power? How do we execute things faster?
It's absolutely imperative for us to be on the leading edge there and pick partners who we can really rely on in those domains. Google's capabilities are so extraordinary. The way that we factor compute cycles, the way that we express our technology, that's been transformed dramatically.
You basically have all these building blocks already existing that Google provides you that helps you to build a product faster, it helps you evolve faster.
Google's been able to both meet our needs in the moment and yet also be a great thought partner about where this could go over time.
G Suite is a product that's seen enormous adoption over the past several years, but hugely accelerated because of the pandemic. As a commitment to our customers, to educational institutions, and citizens and people around the world, we made Google Meet free and available to everyone in the world. We've seen enormous adoption and growth of Google Meet. Similarly, we took a number of capabilities of Google's G Suite's Business and Enterprise Edition and made it available to consumers and businesses so that they could do business without having to pay for basic and enterprise during this pandemic. Responding to customer demand, we also introduced G Suite Essentials. It integrates meetings, Drive, Docs, Sheets, and Slides to give you a great tool set if you are a company that's made a decision to run a different email system. All of these innovations have driven adoption of G Suite to over 2 billion users as of the end of last year. Now, we recognize that collaboration constantly evolves. People want to find new ways to work with people within their organization and outside of their organization. We also recognize there are too many tools, making it super difficult for an organization to manage collaboration in a secure and manageable way. To make it even easier for you, our users, to adopt our technology and to collaborate with one another, we're integrating more of these pieces together to give you not just one tool set, but to also make them better together. Just 2 examples. We brought meetings so that you can have seamless communication, audio and video calling and meetings from within Gmail. And we're also now integrating chat as a powerful, first-class, enterprise-quality chat solution within Gmail. So we're not just bringing you new capability, we're also integrating these capabilities into a unified experience that makes them very powerful and easy to use. The third part of our portfolio is our industry-specific digital transformation solutions. We offer a broad range of industry-specific digital transformation solutions that are based on Google's expertise in AI and machine learning and are designed to apply this machine learning expertise to solve important business problems in different industries. These not only help you save cost, solve important business challenges, for example, fraud in financial services, demand planning in retail, quality inspection in manufacturing, but also help you get results quickly because you do not have to hire an army of data scientists in order to get these business solutions for your organization. Let's start by looking at one of these industries, retail. We solve 3 important problems for retailers. The ability to accelerate how you monetize omni-channel commerce, to transform your organization into a data-driven, customer-centric retailer, and to modernize your core retail operations. Let's hear from one of the world's leading retailers, Carrefour, who uses our technology to modernize their business.
I think Carrefour is a pretty unique company. We have a huge transformation program underway to really bring innovation to the food industry and make sure that what we do is better for the planet, the way we produce, the way we distribute. But our main focus is really to make sure that we make good food accessible to all and through all distribution channels. It's gonna take a whole company to make that change possible. We have rolled out G Suite across 140,000 employees. Thanks to Google Cloud Platform technology, we are redefining the ways of doing shopping, developing an omni-channel value proposition for our customers. We're extremely proud to have Google as a partner to empower Carrefour to achieve its ambition.
If you're a communications company, we at Google Cloud can help you in 3 important ways. We can help you monetize 5G and edge computing. We can help you transform how you serve customers. And we can modernize your core network operations. For instance, we're helping a leading communications company transform its contact center through virtual agent technology that streamlines how they assist customers through voice as well as self-service channels, answering questions and assisting human agents, thereby lowering cost and improving Net Promoter Score. All of this constitutes our solution for what's called Mobile Edge Cloud. What we're offering with Mobile Edge Cloud is the ability for a telecommunications company to build a set of virtualized network functions and cloud-native functions for your packet core, for your EPC, and for your radio access network on top of Google's cloud. We also offer a prepackaged catalog of solutions, whether that's for industrial Internet of Things, smart retail, smart manufacturing, and other solutions. These allow carriers to work with Google and our partners to deliver edge cloud solutions, whether that's a private 5G LTE solution for customers or in your own central offices. If you're a financial services institution, we can help you in 3 important ways: to accelerate omni-channel banking, to transform yourself and how you use data to run your business, and to modernize core IT operations. We can accelerate omni-channel banking with solutions for digital banking, for speeding up origination and automating processes around origination and processing. We can give you a data foundation for customer analytics, market simulation and risk simulations, measuring and reporting your liquidity position, and through our high-performance compute solutions, modeling a number of market indexes and handling statutory regulatory requirements. If you're in healthcare or life sciences, we can also help you in a variety of important ways. We're helping life sciences organizations accelerate the process of drug discovery and delivery and distribution. If you're a hospital or a provider, we can help you improve how you deliver patient care in a secure and continuous way. And finally, we can also modernize the core IT infrastructure for life sciences and healthcare institutions. We provide a variety of solutions, whether that is genomic data management, drug simulation and analytics for drug discovery. We offer with our partners really great solutions for telehealth to help doctors take care of patients and to help doctors, nurses, and hospital staff collaborate amongst themselves. And we're also working with leading hospitals and life sciences organizations to modernize their core IT operations. One of these leading providers is Humana. Let's hear from them on how they're using Google Cloud to transform their business operations.
The work I do, I love so much because I believe in the power of really great healthcare.
It's all about the members. Healthcare is filled full of these fractured experiences.
Customers call us, patients call us, members call us, and you can imagine a team that's just buried under the weight of thousands of call recordings.
We asked, how could we apply new innovative technology to be able to process those interactions with automation at a faster pace? That's what led us to Google Cloud. With the power of Google Cloud, infrastructure build time is minimized.
Now our team can look at hundreds of calls a day in minutes instead of weeks.
With an 80% reduction in processing time.
That's right, we did that.
Google's been a great partner supporting our members to help them realize their best health potential.
thinking differently about healthcare, thinking differently about how we do our business in a way that hasn't been done before.
We're introducing a large number of product innovations and working in incredible partnerships with many leading organizations around the world to transform and modernize their IT platforms and their business. We're very encouraged by all of the momentum that we're seeing, and we're grateful for the opportunity that leading organizations have provided us to help them reimagine their business and to accelerate digital transformation as they emerge from the pandemic. Because of the global demand that we're seeing, we at Google Cloud are investing aggressively in ensuring your success as a customer or partner. There are many different things that we're doing: expanding and specializing our global sales team, introducing new mission-critical 15-minute response time support, a well-defined methodology for data center transformation, and a strong and expanding global partner network. We're also excited today to introduce the Google Cloud Customer Community, an independent customer community in many different parts of the world that are designed to bring together you, our customers, so that you can learn from each other, give us feedback on how we can evolve our products, and develop methodologies to transform your business. We're accelerating our global learning and certification curriculum, expanding our global customer and developer programs, and working with our customers and partners, not just to bring the advances in Google Cloud, but to bring you the very best of Google and all of the innovations in Google to you. This is a very defining moment for all of us around the world, to have the hope and the optimism to reimagine your business as you recover from the pandemic. We at Google take our responsibility to support you in that mission, and we're working hard to deliver you amazing new product innovations and delivering them to you through our global go-to-market organization and through our amazing partners. We hope that together we can find new ways to build a bright future for your business and to transform your organization through technology in the years ahead. We want to thank each of you, our customers and partners, for the amazing work you've done with us. And we look forward to further deepening our collaboration with you in the months ahead. Thank you.